Hello, my name is Sherry McCrae, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the code for the Week 6 programming assignment for the front-end software development class. The assignment was to simulate a card game for two players called the War card game. If we take a look at the code here, uh, I start by declaring two player objects and a deck object. And I call three functions. The first one, deal cards, shuffles the deck and deals the cards to the two players. The second function, called play war, simulates the two players playing the game. And the third function, called display winner, compares the points for each player and announces the winner. If we scroll to the top of the file, we see the JavaScript for the card class. It contains two static arrays that contain the valid values for suits and values of cards. The constructor takes a suit and a value and assigns them, and also compares them to values in these two static arrays to make sure that they are among valid values. The other method is display, which creates a string to display the card. The next class is the deck class. It has a constructor that initializes an array of cards and iterates through all the values of those static arrays in the card object to initialize each card. It also has a shuffle method, which iterates through the array of cards, and for each element of the array, it creates a random index to that array and swaps the card at that index with the current card. Next class is the player class. It stores a name of each player, an array of cards called the hand, and the points for each player. It has two methods, one for receiving a card and one for playing a card, which pushes or pops a card from the hand array. The first method that we call is deal cards. It takes two players in a deck, shuffles the deck here, and then it iterates through the card array, giving a card to each player. The next function, play war, shown here, and it iterates through the hands of each player, getting a card from each hand, creating a string to describe the play. Then from each card, it gets the value, but it creates a relative value by using the index to the static array from the cards object called values. Then it compares these two values and assigns points to the player with the highest value card, or declares a tie here. The next method is called display winners. It compares the points of the two players at the end of the game and declares the winner or declares it a tie. And that's what the code looks like. When you look at the console, you can see that it displays a description of each play, who won the play, and at the end describes the winner of the game and their points. The other part of the Week 6 programming assignment was to create unit tests, and those are found in the war_test.js file. I created a set of unit tests for the card constructor method. It confirms that the two values were assigned to the card, and then it confirms that the validation took place correctly by saying that an exception was thrown when an invalid card is provided. And the results of the unit test are displayed in the browser window. And that's it.